Ladles and jelly spoons. Tim Downfield with MS in Tenerife here. Oh, how are you? We're fine. We are fine. What else we got? We got that. You can still hear me. This is the wider view. I've got the minimalist version today. So the minimalist version today for me is just the YOLO box and my, whatever this is, speaker. So I can hear things like the coffee thing. You probably won't hear it. Well, you will hear it because I'll play it to you, but there you go. So you're on Friday Coffee. It looks like you didn't hear that. I don't know why. Now, they've just updated this thing, so I don't even know whether I'm actually live or not, because we'll see. Why is that coffee not working? Well, now it seems to be working, but yeah, as I say, it's new software, so we'll see what we shall see. Where am I? Let's find out if anybody's on, actually. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, well done. Yeah, morning, Tim, and all cool dudes and dudettes, says Craig. Yeah, the Blakey thing, a few people sent it to me, but I think the one that they sent me was I hate you, Butler, and I don't want to do that. I thought, I'll have you, Butler. I thought that's what he said, but if he says I hate you, Butler, then I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to use my version of I'll have you, Butler. But thanks for everybody who sent it to me. If you find one with I'll have you, Butler, what I could do actually, oh, that's a good idea. What I'll do is I'll take it and then I will take off the voice and I'll do the voiceover and I can say what I want then, can't I? Oh. Where am I? I have no idea where I am. I am in an outlet store up in Adeje, which is called El Galleon, the Galleon. Believe it or not, El Galleon is the Galleon, which is a ship or a boat, I don't know which. And the Galleon is one of the cheapest places you can come for supermarkets. We've got a heap of Dino there for the supermarket. And I've got my YOLO deck as well to switch things because I'm going to test something out in a minute. I got 2 guests and Webby tonight, so there's 4 of us at the Nebula. So Freaky Friday, for those of you who don't know, has moved this week to the Nebula. And let's get this ready. There you go. That's fully pulley. Oh, don't they go away on their own anymore? Alan Brickle's on. Morning, Timothy. Armchair Jockey, does it swap? Yes, it does. Oh, and they're way up there now as well. After the reinstallation, they said you've got to do a factory reset. So I did the factory reset. I lost everything. All my... the only thing I got back was this. What's it called? You're watching TimothyDowd.com. But it's in the wrong direction now. I'm going to have to delete them and bring them back in. But that's another story. Anyway, so let's see if the count works even. Web overlay. It just says web overlay now instead of what I named it originally. God damn it. So yeah, so I lost everything and I'm hoping I've got everything back. So I'm going to have to go to the settings here and pick the thing I want. Put it down the bottom. Done. Is that better now? Good morning, Tim. I'm sure it should be lower than that, but that's another story. Okay, so Armchair Jockey Jack Bell's on. John Barra, coffee's on. Oh, John. thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right. Rosa says, no, it's actually not. No, it's, oh, actually, I've given the game away now. CC's are okay, says Emma. Stephen Yuxon. Hope you're getting better, Stephen. I heard you were a bit ill. Jeff France is on. Tony Paulson. Damien Hooper, do me a favour, thumbs up, good pick sound, Tim. Drop me a PM about tonight. Basically, it's in Nebula. So if you get the 471 to the end of the line, then we're right there on the corner. So 10 yards, well, 30 yards. Stevie Sills wonders, where's here Friday morning? You're going to tease us with the bacon butty today? They don't do bacon butties here, I don't think. They do some nice croissants and they do filled croissants. But I promised Chris I wouldn't eat out this morning because I was 102 kilos today, so that's not good. I've been eating too much. Damien, hope you guys are okay. Sun in my eyes, can't see the screen. Oh dear, turn around. Eugene McGeever's on, Brian Kinslow, Gary Taylor, Jack Bell, unusual to change venue. Is there a reason, Tim? There's 3 reasons actually, 2 of which I've publicised and 1 of which I'm not going to publicise. So basically, somebody complained about me filming there, and it was a regular, and I'm not going to say who she is, but she said it before, and this time she was really vehement about it, and so I thought, well, you don't deserve me. And the second reason is, what was the second reason? Oh yeah, Webby's leaving next week, so he won't be there. So I was going to do it somewhere else next week, and I thought I'll try out Nebula this week to find out whether that, or Rosa Centre. So I might switch it between Rosa Centre and Nebula for Freaky Friday now, because Webby won't go out of the village, he said. So he'll come up and for the last half hour, he said, like he normally does, to the Nebula, because it's on his way home. But he says, I'm not going all the way up to the Rosa Centre. He says, I'm not going, I was thinking of even doing it down in Las Americas or something like that, you know, doing a Freaky Friday daughter out, but he won't do that. So I've got to talk to him about it. Anyway, so it's coming up towards Christmas now anyway. So I don't know what I'm going to do for Christmas. Then my daughter's coming for two weeks. And so, you know, things are changing, and I'm getting a new drone. Thank you, John. And I'm getting a new drone, so I want to do more of the interview type things. And I just looked at my drone playlist, right? I'm not kidding you. Some of those are really good, and they've only got like 200 hits. So I'm actually going to, when I've got no guests, I'm actually going to show one of those, because they're only about 10 minutes long or 15 minutes long. And in fact, I might be able to show them now. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I can just go to the web, can't I? And go to youtube.com, youtube.com / where's the bloody slash? I don't know why they won't put the slash on the main keyboard. youtube.com / @Timothy Dowd. They don't put the @ on the front either. @TIMOTHYDOWD. I can spell my own name. Bing. Add the web page as a video source. Yes. So here's the web page as a video source. And I'm going to make sure that I don't. Okay, the microphone is on forever now, so it'll overdo everything. So let's see if I can. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, everything's changed. Oh my God. Everything's changed. So I've got to go back here and turn Jack Bell off automatic. How do I do that now? Anyway, so whilst you're looking at that, what does this say? Accept all. More options. So Timothy Dowd. So if you go to playlists and you go to the drone playlist, oh, the Neo play, that's a good one. There's a Neo and there's a drone, so I like the Neo one. So if you go to the Neo playlist, what, am I getting an advert? I'm actually earning money. Skip the advert. There you go. along the top, past the Rio, Tivoli and all those places, and the H10 next door, of course, and then we're going to go down the beach and come back that way. So come on with us. This is the H10, or the back of the H10, which is pretty cool. Fun fact, this was the first hotel to have cases of COVID of Italian doctors on the island, which I thought was pretty cool. You're welcome. Having breakfast by the pool is really good. You can walk down the steps. Or you can go down in the lift. Hola, buenas. So that's where I used to stay, the Tivoli. Oh, I've got to turn that off. Turn that off. Stop, Tim, stop, Tim, stop. Stop. Whew. I'm telling you, I've really got, I thought I'd sorted everything out. What the hell's this, audio mixer? Anyway, I sort of thought it out. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So the change of venue is for 3 reasons, 2 of which I've told you, and 1 of which is I'm going to keep private. Because I don't want anybody else to make a decision based on my experience, okay? So it's nothing to do with the owners of the bar. They have not banned me at all. It's all my own doing. So I want to make that 100% clear. I banned myself. Morning, Stephen. Aki's on. Joanne's on. Just about there now, Tim. Thanks. Well done. Dave Mulready's on. Tour Thailand people have over 1 million subscribers, have less tech stuff you use. See, the thing is, subscribers are not important. It's to do with happiness, right? So I don't do this as a job. I do this for my mental health. I have a very disabled wife. If you don't know, you look new to the channel. And I get to have a life between 7:30 and 11 in the morning that I can do whatever I want with. And this is what I decide to do. So I like tech. I like everything here. And this is what I do. I don't do it for you. I do it for me. And if you want to come along on the road, this is a little window into my life. So welcome. And so comments like that, right, can be taken 2 ways, right? You could just be saying people with 1 million views don't have as much tech as you, which is true, right? Also, people with 1 million views have crews of people that work for them, like a whole studio. And it sounded a little bit like you were sort of having a go, right? It sounded a little bit like you're sort of having a go. If you weren't, I apologize and welcome. If you were, Damien, just wondering, I know his choice. No, it's stay off the booze tonight, Tim. Well, why would I go out? Rigor Mortis, good morning, folks. Monte Cristo's lost, not yours. I don't think they'll lose anything, really, because people still go there for the cheap beer. Don't worry about your weight. You're still 20 kilos lighter than me. I want to get to 99 by Christmas, and I think it's doable. And I tried my lederhosen on the other day, and I'm that far away from closing the button. It won't be, what's the word? It won't be, God, I can't remember what the word is now. It won't be comfortable, that's the word. It won't be comfortable, but at least I'll say I've got them on. The biggest problem is my legs, my muscles in my legs, because I'm walking a lot. The actual legs of the lederhosen are a little bit tight, so when I pull them on, I've got to pull them way past my calves to get me the belly bit up. But we'll see anyway. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident. Talking about tech, there's one other thing I do want to do, which is the USB. Here, back to this one. Susan, good morning, Tim. Might you join for a coffee soon? We're over on the 6th of January for 3 months. Sue and Bob, you're coming Christmas Day then. 6th of January is Christmas Day here. If you're going self-catering, just make sure places where you're going is open. If you're in a hotel, that's fine, but if you're doing self-catering, just be careful. And I've got to catch the eye of the camarero to get me another coffee. So, where am I? I am in the El Galeon, and I'll show you where El Galeon is now by... How long have I been muted? How long have I been muted? I love you, Butler. How long have I been muted? I'll tell you. Oh my golly gosh, how long have I been muted? Oh my golly gosh. So I normally watch on here as well. Your videos live. I'm not even on here. It's not even showing me. Go to channel. There we go. Live. Okay. Since the lederhosen talk, oh my golly gosh. I don't know what I said after that. This one. Christmas Day is the 6th of January. So if you're coming self-catering, then make sure that you got a place that's open that you can buy stuff. Because they usually close about lunchtime, depending on where you are. If you're in the tourist area, then obviously it's all right. But if you're on anything else, Camarero, web overlay. Oh, we get 81 people still watching, which is pretty good for me. How's Dublin? Louise Park's on. Craig, Damien, Trisha's on. Good morning. He's not looking. Let me just make sure I'm not going to turn off again. USB 2 is on permanently. Okay. I'll turn this around. And let's see what we got. USB 1. I'm going to get my glasses on so I know which way he's looking. Right, so we'll get him in a minute. We'll get him in a minute. We'll get him in a minute. Right, let's look at this one. I'm on here now. So, ladles and jelly spoons. Oh, I'm in Aegis. First of all, I've got to turn that off. And secondly, I've got to move it now. Well, actually, he'll come over here to serve them, so I'll get it when they come. So, there you go. Edit. I'll put it up the top there. And we'll go down in size a little bit. There you go. Done. There you go. That's better, isn't it? That's better. When they come to serve these young ladies in front of me now, then that'll be all right. Anyway, don't get burnt his heart. Stay in his hotel. Our flight was delayed earlier this year. Ray Duffy's on. Got a hospital appointment. Western treatment. Camarero, otro café con leche para mí, por favor. Gracias. I don't know whether I like that. Stop now, you're a real gentleman, Tim. Hold your head high. Thank you very much. Johnny 5. We are so glad to do this, Tim. Cool dude. Hope everything goes well for the dialysis. See you, Damien. Do you do a morning coffee in your lederhosen when it fits? I will. I definitely will. In fact, I'll probably use it for my walks. My lederhosen walks. Yeah, okay. That's the beginning of the sound. I'm gonna go all the way down now. Sound, no sound, no sound. Sue Smith's on. Enjoy your coffee. Oh, we did that one. Muted for about 3 minutes. Oh dear. When you change screens, silence is golden, says Akiaki. Wayne's Lifestyle's on. Margaret Palmer. Hello, Margaret. How the devil are you? Hope you're doing well. Staying in Ikea in our usual apartment, not far from you. Hope to meet up. Give our best to Chris. I definitely will. Don't forget to go to timothydown.com/events if you want to guarantee to meet me. And if you want to go out of the village, book a walk Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll drive you out to one of the villages. We can go up to Adeje town. It'll be a nice visit. Or we can go to Alcalá, Playa de San Juan, Playa de Arena. We even went yesterday to Los Gigantes, and the Wi-Fi is fantastic there. They've got even 5G there now. So I can't do 5G on this, but that's what they're doing. Cool dude. Fabulous Wonders. Morning, Neil. New adventure later. Technical issues, Tim. I know. All the gear, no idea. Go ahead, say it. Andy Seaton's on. Arrived yesterday. Looking forward to meeting next Wednesday. Andy, cool dude. Gordon's on. Nothing better than watching you doing the shirt ironing. I'm not doing the shirt ironing. Oh, I see you're doing the shirt ironing. I've got one of them. What do they call them? Oh God, what's it called? Let me just turn this around a sec. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's caught me, you see, that's what it is. There you go. So I'm going to turn that off eventually, but crossing Lanzarote team seems to be warming up quite a bit over the next few days. Lovely. Yeah, it's been a bit cool and a little bit nippy for the season, but it's getting back together now. There was massive waves yesterday over in Los Gigantes. It didn't come out very well on the film because we couldn't get close enough, but they were really, really massive. Corquillon's coming down in buckets. Alan's on. Mark Burgess is on. I hope you're feeling great, Mark, and I hope you're recovering very well. Thank you very much for coming in. Susan, have a coffee in the cafe sometimes with friends after supermarket shop. Yeah. You can come here with a car. Getting on a bus is really weird here because you've got to get off at the cemetery and then walk round. But they got taxis outside as well, so if you could get a bus and have a walk. Get off at the Cementerio. I think it's called San Francisco Cemetery, and then walk back down the hill to the roundabout. Take a right, and we're right at the end of the other roundabout there. You can actually walk over the waste ground if you really want to, but yeah, I would go round the road actually. Okay, Anne-Marie, Tricia, morning Eugene McGee was on, looks like. Dundee Derek, yeah, for those who just joined us, we're up in Adeje, and it is El Galeon, which is an outlet centre with supermarkets and lots of different shops. We got clothes shops, shoe shops, furniture shops, lots more lots more clothes shops. We got like a pet thing and a vet up the top. We got a place where you can have your car valeted and a massive supermarket. And this supermarket is 30% cheaper than the same supermarket in our village on the coast. So that is amazing. Okay, what we got here? Muchas gracias, señor. Okay, so we're in El Galeon. What I'll do, let me delete this web thing here, and let's see if I can go to, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? If I can add a video source to a web page and go to maps.google.com. This is what I do on a Friday, by the way. I faff around, and it's, as I said before, it's for me, not for you guys. So the thing is, I want to know if I can go into the web thing and organize it without having to put it live. Flip, vertical, rotate, cropping, replicate. Oh, I can replicate that as well, okay. Transition, action, rename. No, I can't, so I've got to... Excuse me. Dimmy. Sí, Timothy, sí. Ah, sí, entiendo. Sí. Mi esposa no entiende mucho español y habla idioma alemán, inglés también. Sí, Tim Dowd, T-E-M. Okay. No, tengo organizar una traductora mi propio, a mí mismo. No hay problema, pero sí hay problema para ustedes. Sí. Sí. Ok, entiendo. Ah, perfecto. Es mejor, muchas gracias. Sí, creo que sí. ¿Puedes enviarme la información por correo electrónico? Porque yo entiendo más cuando yo leía español y cuando yo escuchaba. Pero usted es el mejor persona que he escuchado. Muchas gracias. Sí. Yeah. Entiendo. Sí. Sí. Ujú. Ok, entiendo. Pero, de nuevo, ¿puedes enviarme esa información por el correo electrónico? Seguro de... Sí. Ok. Ok. T-E-M. So, mi nombre, Tim Dowd, T-E-M, D-O-W-D. So, D. Dora. @me.com. me.com. Sí. Sí, timdowd@me.com. timdowd@me.com. Sí, Dowd. Sí. Sí. Perfecto. Muchas gracias. Que tengas un buen día. Hasta luego. Bye. I am so sorry about that, but I had to take that call, and I'll tell you all about it now if you like. Chris has wanted, or still wants, to do a thing in German called a Patientenverfügung. And it's quite normal in Germany to do a Patientenverfügung. I don't know what it's called in English because I've never heard of it until she told me, so I never bothered translating it. But here it's called the Mandati Volontario or Ultimo Volontario. And you call this number and you get an appointment to do it. And what it's for the health service to know your wishes in case you can no longer communicate. So if you get to the stage where you can no longer communicate, then you can set all the decisions that you would normally make at the time. You can set a default value for those decisions. Like, it's a bit like do not resuscitate, but it's a lot more than that. So like, I don't want to go into a home, or I'd rather be shipped back to Germany if something happens, or, you know, so there's lots and lots of questions. And what they do is they give you a free, what's the word? A free appointment with a lawyer in Santa Cruz. It's this one lawyer in Santa Cruz, and this lawyer, he gave us an appointment for March the 8th. And I said, just a minute, March the 8th is a Sunday. And he said, oh no, it's 2027. So we have an appointment on March the 8th, 2027 with this guy in Santa Cruz. And I said, I asked the woman when I was doing it, she says, all you need to do is to tell them that your wife can't move very well, and so they will organise transport for you and stuff like that. So what happened was, I'm just going to No. Oh, that's it. So they're going to organise transport. So anyway, I phoned them yesterday and I said I've got this appointment in March in 2027 and my wife can't move very well, displazarse. And so they says, well, we'll do this, that and the other. And I said, can you have a translator as well? They said, we'll come to your house, we'll do the form, and we can't offer a translator. But what we can do is send you an email with an authorization. And with this authorization, you can pick any lawyer in the South who does translations as well in the thing, and they're going to take over the price. It's going to cost us nothing. So basically, all I've got to do is wait for this email now with the authorization code, and they're going to recommend a guy or a woman in the South, and they're going to contact me to say when they're going to come. So it'll probably be earlier than 2027, I hope. And they're going to come and do the ultimo volontario, and then Chris can do it with a translator, because I don't want to be there. For the simple reason is she'll look to me for decisions, and I want her to tell them exactly what she wants, irrespective of what I want. So if I'm not even in the room, then she can be sort of blunt and brutally honest with the guy through the translator, because I know that if I translated for her, that she'd have a question, and then I'd have to make a decision, or I might influence her decision. So that's why I'm doing it. So that's what the thing was about. So I had to take it. I do apologise. But it shows you what really happens in Tenerife. It's not just sun, sea, sand and sangria. It's real important stuff sometimes. So there you go. That's my Spanish lesson for today. She actually spoke very slow and very Castilian, so like no accent Spanish. She was really, really good. She was really, really good. The translator is now free. It is, yes. Have a great weekend. And Davy Kelsey's in from Scunthorpe. Won't do the joke. Cheers, big ears. Right, where were we? I was doing a web thing, wasn't I? Let me see if I can do this without faffing about. See you, Alan. Sharon. Why is she? Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to influence her and what she wants, because she's a very strong woman. She knows exactly what she wants, but sometimes she thinks about me too much, I think. Demasiado. So let's try this. So you can still hear me. I'm going to the web, and I go in here. I got to accept these bloody things again. And now I go to say, where am I? And I can't move it, and I can't enter anything. That's stupid, isn't it? It says I'm in Gibraltar. Oh, here we go. I can do it with No, it's Malaga. I want to go somewhere else. That's not working anyway. It's not working. Oh, that's just made the okay. Oh, the CPU's gone up to 75%. Now let's get rid of that. Okay, so we're not going to do that anymore. It didn't really work. I'll tell you what I do have though. I'll tell you what I do have, and that is I got a new map, and it's called Padlet, padlet.com/Tim Dowd, TIMDOWD/map. Now, I always used to put this map up and say, write in the comments where you're from, and it's got to be UK and all that rubbish. Anyway, I'm not doing that anymore because I found this other map, which is free, and you can sign up in the description as well for your version of it. And what this is, let's see if I can do a picture-in-picture with this one, with the map and me done. and I'll put me up in the top right hand corner there, and very small. There you go, there you go, there you go, and there you go. Okay, now this is the map that you can get. You can see there's two people on it. Thank you, Craig. And you can go in here for free, and if you do get your own account, which is free, you can log in and it's got all your details already in there. But if you just want to go in and be anonymous, you can also be anonymous. Now, when you drop a pin on this map, it suggests a name, and the name is some like interesting owl or something like that. And this interesting owl, it'll just be a random name, so I won't even know who you are. So I would like you to put your name in, and you can also put a description. You can even upload a picture of yourselves if you want, and that would give me an idea of where you are, what you do, what your name is. Now, you don't have to put the pin right on your house, right? I did, but you don't have to. Actually, no, I changed it now to put it in the middle of Kayasavaki. So just put it on the town or the village that you're in, or even a nice little, what's the word? Like a place near you that you like, you know, like a tourist destination, something like that, near where you live, just to let me know where you guys are from. It's totally voluntary. You don't have to do it. It's if you want to do it, that's great, and it'll be permanent. So basically, you go in, you do your pin. You can go in and change your pin as well, or you can delete your own pin. You can't change anybody else's pin though. That was important to me. So, and what I did is I created a little advert. And here's the Padlet advert for you to look at. Hopefully, it's got sound on it. That's the web source video 4, is that one? On. And bring it up to there. And this is the advert. We've now got a new map, and it is permanent. So go to padlet.com/timdowd/map. And there you can drop a pin anywhere you like in the world, add your name and a little bit about yourself, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And we're back in the room. So yeah, if you want to go and do that, you can. There's the map. Oh, why did it change? Don't know why it changed, but that's another story. Here's the web. Oh, some people have been coming in. So there are people putting the stuff in. There you go. So I can look here. East Hull Tiger. So again, if you want to go in and change that, you can. See your name, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Cool dude. Can you hear me, Mother? Yes, I think you can. USB 2. So there are 3 people on there now, and it'll just keep going up as we go. Let me know if you can go in and do it, and then go back and change it anonymously. Let's see if you can do that. I can't test it because I've got an account, you see, and then it automatically knows who I am. What time is it now? 9:50. They've changed everything as well now. I've dropped no frames. I'm at 2.5 megabits per second, which is a third of what I've set to as a maximum. CPU's at 50%. They've changed everything at the top here. Let's go ahead and do the other picture-in-picture, which is that one. And let's see if I can... Thanks, Craig. Oh, I've got to check Revolut. Good morning, Timothy. Wow. Craig, thank you so much. And John, again, thank you so much. Wow. Cool dudes. I've got some news on my drone as well. It's not arrived yet, unfortunately. I was going to pick it up this morning if it had, but it's not arrived yet. But I was going to go for the big controller and the 3 batteries and everything like that, and then I read that the little module that you stick in the back is getting hot in certain circumstances. So what I've decided to do is to go with just the drone for now, and then later on I can just buy the module the extra batteries and the controller if I need them. Because I've been looking at some more of these, what's it called? More of these online, also the YouTube channel with the Neo 2, and you can actually control it with the phone for what I need, because you can get master shots on it. I didn't realize that. So the ones that I needed the controller for has now moved to the phone. So I can go and I can set up and do a manual flight, pick something, and then do a master shot on it. And I think that's pretty cool. Really cool. So yeah. So no way four-way camera today. Do you want to try it? We can try it if you like. I think I'll do the four-way camera tonight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate. Where's the thing? I won't do this. Oh god. How do I turn that off? How do I turn that off? Let me see this again. So, background color opacity. Oh, scale, here we go. So we can scale it down slightly and put it in the corner there. Ah, that's good. Auto hide, there we go. I'm going to do it to 5 seconds. Done. I found it, ladles and jelly spoons. There you go. Is that big? Oh, that's too short. That is too short. Too small, I think. So the scale's coming up. And we get you in the corner there. Let's have a little bit of opacity down as well. So you can see in the background there. Okay, that looks good. And then put it back to 10 seconds, I think. It should be all right. Done. And now we've got Ruth Robertson's on. Hi, Aki. Is that font too small? Is that too small? So let's do USB 1 replicate, and then USB 1. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh god. Done. I've got to actually unplug it. Right, let's try this. Flat view, shooting lens, dual view stitching. Okay, so that should now I should take that off and put it back on again. So this should give me now a better view. There you go. So this is the view now. This is like the me and everybody else view, which a lot of people don't like, you see. But the good thing about it is that I can now replicate this. And when I replicate USB 1, then I go in and crop, and I crop the top left-hand corner. Full screen, done. Then I can replicate this again, and I get to USB 2, cropping, and I go to the top right-hand corner, and make that big, full screen, so. So now what I've got USB 2 and USB 1. Actually, I'm cropping in the top left-hand corner and the top right-hand corner. So I replicate this again, and I crop this one, which is the bottom left corner, which is the next one. And it does matter what sequence you do this in. And now I replicate it again, and I go in to crop the bottom right-hand corner. Full screen, done. So now what I've got is I've got the USB 1, which is this one. Then I got USB 4, which is the bottom right-hand corner. I got USB 3, which is the bottom left-hand corner, the top right-hand corner, and the top left-hand corner. There you go. So that's the way that works. So if I move this around so that I'm in the middle of that, then all I need to do is Oh, you know what I didn't do? I just got to do one more thing. I'm going to go to webcam mode and shooting lens, dual. Okay, that's worked now. I got it back now. Oh, that's gone totally wrong now. Well, that's amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. That is okay. So that's that one. That's that one. And then I got, this is the whole thing. So if I do 4, where's number 4? Number 4's here. So that means somebody sat in this chair. Is now in the middle, right? I'll tell you what else I can do as well. I'm sorry I'm playing, but this is what I do, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's go to 4, and let's do USB 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Background, done. So here we go. So I can either, so this is me, and then if I want to sit here, I've got that person now in the middle, right? And if I sit over here, that person, okay? You know why it's not in the middle of the table? Let me just move this. I'm going to get another coffee and a water in a minute. Let's put this right in the middle of the table. Is that better? Yeah? And then I can do this one. Camarero, uno más y agua con gas, por favor. And I can't see this one, but I'll have a look here. Yeah, that works. Oh. So we get 4 people. And that's the way it's going to work. Like a podcast type thing. So what do you think? Morning, Tricia. Tim in Santa Cruz? No, I'm in El Galeon in Adeje. So if you get the bus and get off at the cemetery, from the cemetery walk back to the roundabout, walk down past the school, and then take a right up to the other side, and then it's right in front of you, Galeon. So it's not far, and it's a great little outlet. And yeah, so what do you think? And I can even do, can I do the 4 views with a, can I do a picture-in-picture with the 4 views? No, I can't. That's a shame. Well, let's see if they've done this now. Customize is new. Add source. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll look at that later. What I was thinking of doing was putting one in the middle, a little round one of me in the middle, so we could have that as Adam maybe. So yeah, so I can do that. That's fine. Looking good. Can I replicate this? I can. Is it now a source? Is it now a source? Has Webby learned thumbnails yet? No, Webby has not learned thumbnails yet. Thanks. Just one more thing. Colombo. Just joined Where's this morning. The shops are interesting actually. We got a shoe shop there. It's an outlet centre, so you got like different shops, different types of shops. Dieter Daz is never confused. I haven't seen him in a while. I pay him $60 a month for the internet, but there you go. CCs are okay if anybody needs them. I posted a picture on the map of the sunset in October in Casa Playa. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh, I can't change that one. Let's go to this one. Have a look. Oh, there it is, look. Muchas gracias, mi niña. ¿Qué tal, bien?
Bien, bien, gracias.
Gracias a ti. All right, I've got my water. Yeah, that's really good. Kingston upon Hull. East Hull Tiger. Can you change the name, or is it fixed? That's the question, really. Is the name fixed, or can you change it? East Hull Tiger. Or do you just like the name? So really, theoretically, I don't need this camera anymore. If I just want to do all four. Although I think this camera's better quality. I think this camera's better quality. I've got to change all my bloody stuff back to the way it was now. God damn it. Don't know why I did that. I've got a nice little ice and lemon thing here. So, if I get rid of this, and I get rid of these wires, and I bring this in a little bit closer, like that, and I focus on me. So what I've got now is, where's the 4-view? Let's bring the 4-view up to the top. There you go. So I can do this one, and then I can switch to this one, and it looks like I'm looking at the same camera. So this is a different camera. Looks slightly different. There you go. That's looking pretty good. So what do you guys think? Is the technology good? They have the technology. That's what I quite like. Gives you an all-round view without it being an all-round view. Looks like I got 4 cameras when I've only really got one. Just hope nobody complains. You feel me? God damn it. God forbid that they go into Las Americas and walk past a webcam, innit, really? Or maybe they don't want to be filmed because they're drunk on a Friday and they don't want their kids to see them. That could be it. You're watching. Did you hear that? No, I won't. Tomato sauce. The print's too small. Thank you, Trisha. That's the one I want. So let's go to here and let's go to the scale. Done. Is that better? I can do it a little bit bigger than that if you want. Done. Oh, that doesn't work. Sorry about that. Too big. Can I set it back to normal? think that's back to normal, I think. That's back to normal, I think. Let's just cut you off. It's cut your picture off. My God. There you go. Print's too small. That's better. Okay. Was working today from 7 to 9. Cool, dude. Glad you're back from work. Morning, Louise, says Shirley. No, you can't change the name once posted, Tim. Okay. Can you change it as you drop the pin? So when you drop the pin, can you go and change the name there and then? Check that one out. And can you delete your own pin if you like? Can you delete your own pin is the question. Did I put sugar in? Gotta check. Yes, I did. 3 coffees, too many coffees. All right. So personally, I like the single screen, but useful when you have guests. You are right. You are right. I mean, if I'm just talking and you don't want to see anything that's going on around me, that's true. And also, I get a better view here. What do they call it? A better quality, because you get the whole 4K. Well, 1080p is. Am I doing in 1080p? I don't even know what I'm doing in. Streaming mode, direct, streaming settings, 1080p. Yeah. 264. It's changed back to 264. We dropped some frames as well. Oh, it's color coded now. That's good. On's on, good morning. Mike's on, very good morning to you. And everyone, have a great Friday. I had a recap of the channels today on YouTube, and you, Tim, was #1. Cool, dude. Chris Godfrey, hi, Timmy baby, hi, Chrissy baby. Davey Butler. Hello. I'm going to get Blakey to do that, but I can only get Butler. Oh, what's happening here? He's on. Our map has added to Lowestoft. Oh, I actually get a load of. Oh, cool dude. Somebody's put South Australia. Howdy, stranger. No. Tim Dowd. Favourite landmark, that's what I was trying to say. Is Woman Complaining got something to hide? Just basically, it was something that happened last Friday, and I just made a decision. To tell you the truth, on the morning, I was with Cleo and a lot of nice people, and we just met the British ambassador and the Irish consul from Madrid, and a lot of different people that were like talking my language, you know what I mean? And it was just nice to be around people that talk my language. And then I got to Monte Cristo, and I came back to the reality, and I'm not being a snob or anything, and I'm also not but what happened was I felt like I was treated with contempt. You know, they say familiarity breeds contempt. And when you try and explain to somebody that, you know, I'm not filming them I'm not putting the camera in the face and saying, this is the drunk woman who's complaining. I said, you're in the background. I could have said, she said, are you filming us? I could have just said no. But I tried to explain the nuance of yeah, she might be in the background if she walks by or if she's behind me and I'm you know, and then she just went, you know, it just looked nasty, you know, and I thought, and then I was walking home. I wasn't walking home, I was walking out of the bar, and something else happened, and I just thought, these are not my people. These are not my people. So I'm not putting everybody who's in Monte Cristo in that category, don't get me wrong, but these particular people, I thought, I just want to distance myself from them for a while. So that's what I said. So this year definitely is no more Monte Cristo. And in January, my daughter's coming for 2 weeks, and at the end of January, we'll see again. But I don't think I'll be going back there. If the Freaky Friday and Webby's coming to Nebula on a Friday, if that works, I'll just stay there. Okay. And if anybody wants to come, then we'll get some nice tables together. In fact, I've got 2 people coming tonight plus Webby, and it looks like Damien's coming, although he hasn't booked yet, but he did say that he might come. Do me a favor though, it's not like Monte Cristo, so I do have to book. So if you haven't booked and you turn up, you don't have a seat. Okay, so it's more important now to book Freaky Friday, so I can know how many people are coming, so I can tell the guys how many tables I need. There's 2 stand-up tables next to each other that sits 8 people comfortably, and well, I'll say 7 people comfortably, and 9 at a pinch, right? So because they've only got so many stools, you know, and so up to 9 people can sit in this area, and we can have a bit of fun. So there you go. Thank you so much. Pick your tribe, Tim. Yeah, I pride myself on being able to integrate and react with anybody, really. I mean, I'm not holier than thou. I don't look down on people. I don't look up to people. Definitely not. I'm just me. But sometimes when I get treated with contempt, I just realise I don't need this, and yeah, I don't need that. So I make a decision. I stick to it. I'm not going to say I'm never going to go back there, because you never know what's going to happen. But at the moment, I just don't want to go back. I want to see whether I would be missed. That's what I'm really doing. You know, you don't know what you've got till it's gone. If nobody misses me, and everybody's saying, "Oh, it's nice and peaceful now. We haven't got this guy with a hat poking a camera in my face," that's fine. Win-win. But if they sort of say, I'll tell you what would make me go back is if 2 people, without being told, came up and apologised to me, and that's not going to happen. So that's the only thing that will make me go back. Hope goes well for you, Tim. Be there with my beer in hand, virtual, of course. Cool dude. It's 10:15. Yeah, I'm not far away from home actually, Craig. So thanks for the update. From here to our house is I just go down to the motorway, zip up to Lidl and Aldi, down the TF47 to my house. So I'm probably about 8 minutes away, 6 to 8 minutes away. I do have to go in the thing for car park. It's free car park, by the way, and there's a valet service down there as well. So if you're up here, you can have your car done. It does take over an hour though to do inside and out. But what I recommend is just get them to do inside, and then just go through the $5 car wash for the rest of it, or do it yourself. Right, away to exercise, says Alan. Rename Freakier Friday the Nebula. Rename it to Freakier Friday at the Nebula. Okay. Actually, no, I can't rename it really, because I'd have to rename it in such a lot of places. It's not really worth it. But I have if you go to timothydown.com/events and you try and book a Freaky Friday, it does tell you now. Kingsford on Hull. Oh, we got 8 people now. Bucky Scotland, Kyle Savaki, Kingston on Hull, the East Hull Tiger, Peaceful Axolotl, South Australia. Anonymous from, oh no, Tricia from Edinburgh, there you go. Hi Tricia. Anonymous, no, Bounty Lou from Solihull, UK, and Anonymous Craig Andrews from Lowestoft. This is where I'm from. Well done, guys. Cool dude. So there you go. That's permanent now. So if you want to go in and change your thing, all you need to do is get a free account. If you get a free account at this Padlet.com, it doesn't cost you anything. And oh, Craig's even put his picture on there. Cool dude. You know, you look like there. Don't get me wrong. You look like Eric Morecambe dressed up as a Doctor Who Cyberman. You look like Eric Morecambe dressed up as Doctor Who Cyberman. You're gorgeous, mate. You're gorgeous. There we go, 2 people from here. Bounty Lou, we got from Solihull. We got Kingston upon Hull, West and Hesselhull. That's the beautiful sunset. Bucky in Scotland, supportive emu. I know who that is though. He was the first person to put on. And Edinburgh Tricia, beautiful city where I live. There you go. And let's see who's in Australia. Oh, Peaceful Axolotl. I don't know who did that. If you are in Australia, that's great. Cool dude. So that's open at any time. You don't have to do this while you're online. So if you are on catch up, you can go ahead to that map and make your mark. Where's the advert? Where is the advert? Pip, boom, outro, coffee. Video 4 it is, there you go. So go to paddle.com/Dowd-map. There you can pin anywhere you like in the world, add your name and a little bit about yourself, and would want to be here. I'm in Egypt. Don't say sound, Tim, sound. Gordon says my opinion is it's not the place, it's the people there. Last time I was there, I was over, I met several new friends. There you go. And the thing was, the friends that you met didn't normally go to the Monte Cristo. So basically it's wherever we are, isn't it? It's wherever we are. That's what it is. Is Webby on? Webby boom, see you tonight, pal. 6:30, Webby's World, there you go. Yeah, Eric Morecambe with you know the Cybermen from hey Siri, show me pictures of the Cybermen from Doctor Who. Eric Morecambe dressed up as a Cyberman. Oh my golly gosh, here we go. So what else we got? Oh, Bounty Lou. Okay, Louise, cool dude. Cool dude. Coral Tady, Puerto La Cruz, Tenerife, Spain, 375 per person, 9 nights, self-catering, 11th of December. Is that including flight? Wow. Slurpy Dave's on. Morning from the Isle of Man. All right, Slurpy Dave. Met you twice. Once in Little Germany, once later on in... Where did we meet? I can't remember. But yeah, dead interesting. Yeah, I know. Get the boss, so there can I shops. Galleon outlet. £1. Scouser. You're not a Scouser, are you? Are you from the Wirral? Where does Scousland stop? That's what I want to know. It's too much coffee. Demasiado coffee. Prestwich Hospital. Have a look over to Kingswood Road. 17 is actually got, I think, saying 1901. So number 17 Kingswood Road, that's where I lived as a little boy. That's the first place I remember growing up. And I went to Park View School down near Sedgley Park. And my sister was born there, in the house, at home. So you come out of the front door of Prestwich Hospital to the right, that road there's Kingswood Road, post office on the corner, number 17. That's where I was basically born. Cool dude. Flights, transfer, and 23 kilos. There you go, Puerto de la Cruz. You're only an hour away from us. You showed me how to pour the Franciscana beer the proper way. I did. You just got to be confident. Shake the, what's it called, the yeast. Put a big head on it. I remember when I was a barman, I used to fill a glass with a, what's that pills that we have in England? A German beer, very famous one, green bottle. Not Heineken. I can't remember, but I used to pour it so it filled the glass, and I said I'm professional. And I went to Germany and found out you've got to chuck it and have half of it beer and half of it. The Germans won't drink it. But that's the Brits sort of say, fill it to top, lad. Yeah, Monte Cristo, I remember. But, oh no, it was Monte Cristo. It was, but it wasn't online, was it? We were sat at the bar. Lives in Runcorn, but was born in Wavertree. For what's he calls for in that respect. I quite like that. What I want to do though is to put me in the top right hand corner, and I don't know why it changed it. It was the camera that changed. So let me go back to this view and then see if I can I'm actually going to turn this off. So I've turned off the 360 camera. I'm going to turn it back on and see what the default is. Okay, it's coming back on now. And webcam. No, I'm on the bottom. Let's go to shooting lens, rear, and then go back to front, and then go back to dual, and then undo it, and do it again. I should have done that offline, shouldn't I, really? So it comes back. Right, it's coming back now. No, I'm still bottom left. Don't worry. Did you used to be a bar steward? I had loads of jobs. I think I did my life story once. I can't remember it, but I might do it again. Actually, I might record it again with graphics. There you go. Yeah, basically, my first job before I left school was a petrol pump attendant. Well, apart from, I mean, I was a travelling car wash guy. I used to go and wash really expensive cars. So that was my marketing. I didn't do normal cars. I do Jaguars and top of the end Rovers and stuff like that. And there's quite a few people in where we lived. I mean, I know I sound working class, but I was actually brought up a bit middle class because both my mum and dad worked and they had good jobs. So we moved from Kingswood Road to a bungalow. So they bought a bungalow back in 1966 they bought the bungalow. 66 I think it was, or 67, and I think for £3,000, brand new bungalow just being built right next to the school I had to move to from Park. So there we lived there until I was about 17, and so the first job I had there was washing cars. And the second job I had that was sort of a proper job was in the garage at top of the road. I was a petrol pump attendant. I never forget, you used to get 4 shot glasses if you put in £5 worth of petrol. And now £5 worth of petrol fits in 4 shot glasses. But yeah, so yeah, we were practically neighbours there, 17 Kingswood Road. So I was up in Unsworth then, which is between Whitefield and Bury. And Unsworth, we moved then from the bungalow to Sunnybank Road on the 9th hole of Bury Golf Course. And yeah, that was quite good. So after that, I got a job at leaving school. I was in a yarn mill doing, where are we? I was in a yarn mill as a stock control clerk. I left there in 77. Elvis was dead. The sound of the sea beckoned. I went down to live in Wales, North Wales, and I got a job as in a quick save. Then I got a job as in Seeker Tools as a warehouseman. Then I got a job as a market trader for a jewellery company. Then they stopped doing that, so I went self-employed, doing jokes and tricks, selling Sammy the Snakes and Snappets and stink powder and disappearing ink and all that, fart cushions. That was quite good. And then I went there and I became a furniture salesman in Cavendish Woodhouse that then turned into Times Furnishing. After that, I was actually caught drunk driving. I lost my licence, lost my car, lost my wife, lost my house, lost everything. So I went to college to learn computers and I never looked back. After that, after computers, the gap, the summer of in between the 2-year HND course, I was a pirate and a barman. And also when I was back in Wales, I was a barman there as well at the Tower Hotel. And when I was in college, I was a barman at the Ship Inn, which was a pig's bar. I think it's still there in Shotton. So I was the barman in the Ship Inn in Shotton. And the rule was you couldn't hit the guy with the dicky bow. My rule. Wheels, wheels, wheels. First job was a road sweeper, but at least it kept me off the streets. I didn't get me a medal for looking after my brush. You know, this brush is how many years old? 30 years old. It's had 4 new heads and 6 new handles. Yeah, so after that I went to college. After college I went to Germany and I started in a data center as a operator. Then I went as a C programmer. And then I went as after being an operator, I went back to being a leading edge technology pushing the sex worker. SECS, Semiconductor Equipment Communication Standards. And I helped define the standard and I helped people get up to speed on it. And in fact, we had the first factory in America where the equipment was coupled with the computer before first silicon ran, which was amazing. So it's 10:31 now, and we're going to have to go soon. But thanks for helping. All flights temporarily cancelled at Edinburgh Airport due to system breakdown. Anyway, so yeah. And then I came here as a magician and I finished life story in a nutshell. Seen a lot, done a lot. Love you all. Good old trigger, exactly. Right, ladles and jelly spoons, let's go back to. So, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Don't forget, it's Freaky Friday in the Nebula. Go on to the end of the line, get off the bus, walk 30 yards. We're outside the raised tables. There's 2 people coming in that I last saw in 22, and Webby's coming at 6:30, and Damien might be there as well. So actually we're 4, 5 people. So we don't need the second table, but if anybody comes, I've got to get the table next door. I've got to reserve the table. coming, go to timothydow.com/events right now and book it. Thomas, and what's the football team in Barnsley, Webby? He's or is he? He pops on wheels, first job. Press switch, okay. Glitching, sound on and off. Still? Oh, why? Used to be a bar steward in Press switch parish, it was, Wrong comedy. You showed me how to pour for it. We did that one. I think we're up to date with everybody. He is Nino, and you get extra points if you put a little tilde above the second N. N-I-N-O, Nino. Graham's on from Guildford. My employment sounds boring. 3rd December, I reached 46 years at the bank. Multiple jobs with the bank. There you go. Some people say that I can't, but there you go. They're probably right, actually. I don't want to hold it. So thank you for watching the Coffee Morning. And all of wouldn't want to be you. Jen, I'm having a big needles and jelly. Where are you from? So, what's your name and where?
I'll be back for you, Pete.